Hey, good morning, everybody. I have everything set up properly today. Got my phone here in case my wife notices something crazy, so I think I have this perfected. Now that you've waited 2.5 minutes, let's jump right into things here. Looking out across the skyline to, well, not the skyline, we're just looking at trees. 65 degrees, dew point's 56, so that's coming up. Moisture is increasing, especially in the upper levels. I'll show you all this in just a minute, but a lot of cloud cover. That should hold temperatures in check a little bit today, but it is going to be pretty warm. It's going to be pretty humid, so if you're heading outside, you know, it's going to be a little warmer than it has been, but it's not going to be bad at all. I think we're going to see temperatures get up into the 80s, but again, we can certainly deal with 80s over hundreds and 110s and all that good stuff. Temperatures right now, mid-60s, so we saw that here locally, mid-60s, maybe some 50s still around Winfield. That could be an old reading from 8 o'clock, but 60 to 65 for most of us right now. It's comfortable out there. It's not something refreshingly cool like we saw this past weekend, though, but it is not terrible. So that's what we're going for, is not terrible, because so much of the weather we've seen over the last few months, well, it just hasn't been great. So what do we have for the rest of today? It looks like the planner is going to bring in some temperatures in the 70s, if I could ever get it to move there. Let me see if I can do this. Come on, planner, you've got this. All right, what I'm gonna do here is restart. That's all right, we'll figure it out. Go right into the planner because for some reason it wasn't moving. Oh my goodness, there it is. 74 degrees at 10 o'clock. We're going to be into the mid 80s, I think, today with the cloud cover. It is going to be, it's not going to feel quite as warm, but it is going to be a little humid. We've got that moisture coming in. So mid 70s to start. Then as we go through the day up into the mid 80s. Overnight tonight, it looks like we're going to cool off into the 60s. It's not going to get as cool as it has been. Again, with clouds, with moisture, you just don't cool off as quickly. So those temperatures are going to stay up just a little bit higher. And looking at what we have going on the satellite right now, this will kind of tell the story here. We have showers and thunderstorms down over the Gulf of Mexico. We have Tropical Storm Lydia. We had Tropical Storm Max. Looks like that has come inland, and we don't have that to deal with anymore. But the moisture in the high levels is coming in from Lydia, and then down to the south, this area right in here, that is the one that we're going to be watching here for some possible tropical development. National Hurricane Center has about a 30% chance for that to develop. It looks like that's going to push off to the east of us, so we're not going to get much from this, but we're going to get a little bit of rainfall. So here's what it looks like. This is the overall setup. This is, notice, for Wednesday. So we're going to have some rain in the area, especially the southern 2/3 of our area. And as we put things in motion, you can see this is going to probably, if it's a tropical system or if it's not, it's going to move to our south and eventually to our southeast. So most of that moisture, most of that rainfall is going to stay off to our south and east, but we are going to at least see some in the area. I can't go with 100% rain chances here, but if you're south of Alexandria, your chances are going to be better than if you're north of Alexandria. And Futurecast is going to bear this out for you. We have rain showers to the south today. Moisture is going to be coming into the area. I think we're going to see probably some light rain down along and south of I-10, but then things really start to move in here. We get the scattered showers becoming more widespread. As you can see, though, this is generally going to be over the southern 2/3 of the area. It's not a real heavy rainfall until you head down to the south, and as we get into tomorrow, you can see New Orleans, even Baton Rouge, you're going to see the heavier rainfall. Up this way, lots of clouds, some light rain. Until you head north toward like Natchitoches and Winfield, you might just escape this with not much but cloud cover. And unfortunately, after tomorrow, it looks like rain chances are going to come down. We're going to see maybe a 20% chance of a shower on Thursday, but if you don't get it tomorrow, I really think you're going to miss out on this one. The severe outlook, no severe storms, but general thunderstorms for tomorrow, especially again down to the south. That's been the theme of this whole thing, down to the south. Down to the south, once again, rainfall outlook. That shows we have probably about 1 inch to 3 inches from Lafayette to New Orleans. Up this way, like I said, Natchitoches to Winfield, you might not see a thing here, but 1/10 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch across the middle of the area, and then it increases as you head to the southeast. So I wish I had better news. I wish I had more rainfall for you, but at this point, I'm just going to tell the truth and say that we don't have much rainfall to go around here, at least across the northern half of the area. 60% coverage, it looks like, for tomorrow, with the lion's share of that steady, heavy rain being south of Alexandria. Then rain chances really fade out here into the 20 to 10% range. By the weekend, rain chances are gone. Mid-70s for highs, and overnight lows get back down into the 40s to start next week. Lots of sunshine. It looks like we're going to stay dry here through most of next week, and we're going to stay fairly cool. So with that dry air, that cool air, and a nice breeze out there, it's going to feel good. But again, with not much rain falling, that is not going to be great news for the fire danger. Okay, only I think one little hiccup today, and I don't even know what caused it. Oh my goodness. I'll see you back here tomorrow with more details.